denim jacket. You know what they say, all the year, all the time. Right, let's get this show on the road. We'll get a wee sec. Lock foil out there on our right. A lovely park on there. Used to be the old council tip. And it's all remanufactured or remanicured now with all the regulated leaching that still has to continue in the place, but they've made a lovely country park there. It's a nice walk around. Much appreciated and much used by the locals. Far cry from when it was the main tip for Derry. How we deal with waste is a massive issue for humankind. There's just far too much, I suppose, goes on the landfill. We're very much a supporter of the reuse and recycle stuff as best you can. If we could just do away with all the unnecessary packaging. That society seems to be fixated with, it would go a long way. We're just coming up to the border here between north and south. Sometimes we'll have the Gardaí on here during this pandemic. No sign of them today. That's the north there, and that's the south. But just to confuse you, geographically that's south and this is north. So yeah, work at it. This is the wee village of Muff. People oft times like to get their photo taken with that sign. For the life of me, I don't know why. Checkpoints are about there quite regularly, and you're just asked the reason for your journey, and if your reason doesn't stack up, you're sent home. What a day for the motorbike. skirting along the Derry-Donegal border here. Cows having a wee lie down. Quite popular with walkers, this road. You're just on the outskirts of Derry City. And the only marker they say you've left Donegal and you're in Derry is usually just a different texture in the road surface or something. Which I believe is coming up now. If you look, just see where one bit of tarmac ends and the other starts. Just here. You're now in Derry, you're in the north. Heading back out of Derry now after checking the bees at the Civic Apiary. They're all good and healthy. No swarm attempts, didn't have to do any manipulations. Just a general checkup. This is the height of the swarm season and they'll not be far off making preparations for that. It's their natural way of sort of reproducing, where they raise young queens, and once they begin the process of raising a young queen, the old queen heads off with half your colony. So there's procedures you can go through to offset that. Well, you still want to breed and raise fresh young queens. You don't want to be losing your old queen and half your colonies as well. Not only that, you have not only a duty of care to the bees, but you have a duty of care to the wider public, because people don't want swarms of bees landing in about their property. They'll not do you much harm. They're pretty docile when they're in that state, but still shouldn't attempt to touch them or interfere with them. just make contact with a local beekeeper or your local bee association. If you don't know any or can't find the contact details in a directory, your local authority will point you in the right direction, and a local beekeeper will be more than happy to sort it out. So we have more bees to examine now in Donegal, so I heard that, and it has a committee member in Derry and District Bees. I have responsibility to inspect colonies, and that's why I have a dispensation to be out and about. So today, where I was going, all the equipment was on site. You normally would need a car or a small van when you're going to inspect bee colonies, because you need to have all the equipment you may be required to use, and you don't really know that until you start examining the bees. But the beauty of the places I've been and I'm going to today, all that equipment is on site, and I just have my own bee suit and the tail box there, which means on a good day like this I was able to make the journey on the bike. We pop into the shop here. Enough is by and large just in the suburbs of Derry. It's a satellite of Derry. There's a number of wee villages circumventing Derry. They've all just become part of the more rural spread of the city. If that's an apt description. There's much part of the life of Derry as they are Donegal, because there's an awful lot of people. There's certainly a transient workforce, and there's people from Donegal who emanated from Donegal live in Derry. There's people who emanated from Derry live in Donegal. You'll find that the vast majority of people in Derry, you only have to go back a couple of generations and you'll find they're from Donegal, and they've come into the city looking for work around the turn of the last century, if not slightly before. So we're all interrelated. The beautiful Lochfall. You never get tired of travelling this road, no matter what your mode of transport might be, but certainly there's nothing to top a motorcycle. You're looking at County Derry across the other side of the lot. It's down towards that headland over there. That's where the Northwest 200 takes place. It should have happened about a fortnight ago. And like all other major sporting activities, all had to be cancelled. So sadly missed. Because over the course of that week when it's on, this road is alive with motorbikes. A lot do a circuit, either down this road, back up the other road, or come up this road and back down the other road, the other side, and they cross the ferry. There's a ferry up near the headline on this side that crosses from Greencastle, the wee fishing village of Greencastle, across to McGilligan on the other side. And so it's a favoured circuitous route for bikers. Particularly those that are here on holiday. The route we're on now at the minute is actually part of the Wild Atlantic Way. It's also, this section of it is known as the Inishowen 100. Well worth doing if you're ever in this neck of the woods. Some amazing viewing spots, including Malin Head, the most northerly point in Ireland. There's another spectacular viewing point down there above Greencastle, up on the hill on the left behind it. I think the viewing point is actually called McGilligan View, but you have an excellent view right across to the other coastline. If anybody interested in photography, when later on in the second half of the day, where west is out here, if you imagine, that's east over there, the other side, west is out here to our left, and when the sun is over here on the west, the light reflecting off the mountains there on the other side are sometimes quite spectacular, photographically speaking. So anybody interested in a wee bit of photography, hopping up to those viewing points, you get some amazing shots. And as you know, with landscapes such as that, there's never any 2 days the same. So as we progress, I'll certainly be including all of those spots in my route, and if you aren't already familiar with them, then subscribe to this channel. That'll give you a wee chance, if you're interested, to have a wee look at those places, and you might just put them on your list of places to stop for a cup of tea or a photograph if you're ever doing the Wild Atlantic Way, if you're ever in this neck of the woods. There's a wee farm here just in this dip on both sides of the road, and the guys work hard, but you just have to be careful of emerging farm traffic. Excuse me. But you see this now, make him round this corner. roll the drums. Oh, I nearly went looking for the top pump there, but it's gone. Yeah. Wherever you see scenery like it, compare with anywhere. And they're getting the good weather, sure, it's great. Beautiful. Respect the wee village and respect the speed line limits. I would have thought the golfers would have been out today, a day like that. There are a few under the trees. Get ready to tee off. We family outing, is it? Group of young lads. Well done, boys. Well, that's Bendy Strand across there. Blue Flag Beach. Very popular with day trippers and holiday makers alike. It's quite a lift. Roads are busy this week with tractors. Farmers are making hay while the sun is shining. Some great roads in Donegal. Nice spot to live along here. When you look at those views, waking up to that every morning. Put her up. Naughty, dial her back. Coming into the seaside town of Mayville. Beautiful wee spot. There's a lovely shore walk from the Mayville front right out to more or less Greencastle. It's very popular. Very popular with everyone for their daily walk. What is that? Is it a teleporter or what is it? JCB, they make some contraptions. are fledging. That's one of them there. For the first time in the big bad world, having a bit of a look around. Mother is up above her in the bush. There she is. Probably encouraging her to come up there maybe under cover. Back on there. We're trying to feel the wee brother or sister out. It's all happening here in the last couple of days. This is spring where it's eat your heart out. Waiting for Kate Humble to turn up anymore. Isn't he going? Yeah, the sparrow just popped it on the ass up above. That's that wee critter's probably wondering, why did I make the leap? We'd probably rather be sitting back up in that nest again, maybe. And it's not stuck behind that ball. Parent up above it again. She's pretty well camouflaged. Brood and the wee one's head above that barrel down there. So I'm just watching that and just hoping that it isn't stuck between the barrel and the wall. And the mommy's just going to have her end of there. She's on the wall there. Both parents are there because well, this is all going on here. There's one hopping on the nest there. That wee one's alright. It just hopped off the barrel onto the ground there in front of the bar. It's now down there at the base of the burner. See it's actually trying to get on there again. So I climb behind the little burner now and it doesn't get stuck on there. And just get up into the nest again there. scrambled its way back up that wire and the nest again. Which would confirm Mrs. Wesley that it was regretting making the leap. See it flapping there at the back. A fresh nest building growing up above at the sparrow's box. And move the camera because we're missing it. We're not exactly spring once there's a camera on every nest. I was looking at the bike, thinking where to head off to when this dreaded lockdown ends. And I spotted the strangest wee thing. Or maybe to you it's not strange, but it's certainly a first for me. And it's there, about 2 feet in front of the front wheel, at the bottom of that curb. The funniest wee thing emerged.